You know what? Hmm. Technically, the magazine should be on here, but it shouldn't be like free. It should just be articles. Like, where's this?
Well, no, that's what we had, and that's what I'm saying. We took that shit down. That's what I'm saying, y'all niggas are fucking iffy, bro. Y'all are fake as hell. I watch y'all, cause like, bro, you and everybody in Ghost will be like, oh blah 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 blah, and then I'll do something, and then it'll be like, oh blah blah blah, and it's like then y'all say it. It's like this whole back and forth shit, and then it's like, oh well, I said that a long time ago. Like, bro, what? So, anyways, long
I've
story
been
short,
telling you shit a long time ago. Now we're
we
back to square one.
bro, that's I at this point as an experienced entrepreneur, I'm realizing that that's just part of the game. So look, all I'm trying to say is we already have and had a section that only had the magazine articles, but then it kind of got a little weird because it didn't make any fucking sense. So
Yeah, and it
I
was hard.
mean, yeah, I mean it didn't make any sense. It just didn't. And because yeah, you have articles, but it's like that's only a hard on for us because it's just basically showing, oh look, we have a page of articles that we were able to figure out how to build. It's like, okay, that's great, but like where's the value in it? It's like, okay, yeah, we can create articles, that's cool for us,
Yep.
but that's not cool for anybody else. So that's why it's like, okay, if we want to, like, yeah, we're gonna create articles. That's why I wanted to categorize the articles and categorize the videos. So what happened is, instead of there being another section for just articles, what I did is I made the Discover page merge articles and merge the videos all into one gallery, so that all the content is in there. You know what I mean? Articles and videos, and they're all in one gallery. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? We're not discriminating based on, oh, this is a video.
Okay, I
Let's,
understand that,
you know what I'm saying?
but
So
I feel like there should be a way to tell the difference between.
yeah, but really, what's the point? You get it? Why? Like why? So you can sit and watch videos and then sit and like. I just think content should be content. Period. Whether it's an article, whether it's a post, whether it's a whatever. Because when you go on LinkedIn, some shit's a photo, some shit's a post, some shit's a video. When you go on Facebook on that feed, some shit's a video, some shit's an article, some shit's a whatever. Right?
I just feel like you should have, like, if it's a video, have a play button in the middle of it. Not saying you should play it from the.
I mean, yeah, but still, like that's still like again, we're you're thinking too small right now. We need to be looking at like the investor level. Do you think the investor is going to be like, "Oh, hey, you need to uh,
Yeah,
you need to put a play button right here"? No, they're not. Like that's why I'm saying like let's look at that
I
shit.
think they do.
No, man. I
I feel
promise
like
you.
you keep telling me what you think, and then, well, it'll come back and be like, okay, so what do we need to do now? Because this is on my
I'm
end.
telling us. I'm saying what area we should be looking at, and I'm saying that right now. I think the area that our answer lies in is it has something to do with the categories. I think it has to do with the categories because I mean you did have a good point. Is that whenever you go to this thing and you see the categories are split, initially nobody knows what the fuck um nobody knows what that means. Nobody knows marketing. Nobody knows whatever. Like again, that's cool for us to show that we can put those brands on the front page, but what's the value? Like, what are people actually following Mino marketing for? So that's what I'm saying is I think we should recategorize those words at the top, where instead of it saying Mino marketing, free label, blah blah blah, I don't even think it should say the brand, the name of the brand, and I don't even think it should say explore our brands. I think it should say something more like what news, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or what do you want to learn today, or like education portal, because then we can have like because and know-it-alls and Capital Collective are technically education brands. What? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Mino Marketing and Mino Marketing and Free Label are technically education brands. Like everything that gets posted to those to those profiles are technically education. So we could put those under, education, and then we could have like, AM Radio Live and Rap Cap under entertainment.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
pretty much different filters.
Basically, so instead of it saying what it says right now, we can have it basically say like, "Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes." We can basically make it say the categories and the purpose, and actually provide some type of value rather than just saying, "Hey, these are our brands." Because, so yeah, so on that note, if we tell people, "Hey, we're launching academy, we're launching a school, hey, we're launching a blah blah blah," that's basically what those programs are.
Yeah.
Those programs on the page are basically the academy. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I think all of this, all of the work that we're dealing with, has nothing to do with the design. I think it has to do a lot with the storytelling. And I think what we're doing is we're missing the storytelling aspect on this shit. So how would you, if we're gonna, so if we are in the world and we say, hey, we own a media streaming platform and we have a discover page, what are the things that you think people would want to? What do you think they would need to see on the discover page?
Okay, repeat the question.
So if we told people, hey, we have a streaming media platform and a school, what would you see? What sections would you want to see?
Well, I told somebody that we touch on.
Honestly, can you ask Elon? Like, can you and Iris ask this out, talk this out?
Where does it go? Okay, how do I get back to the queue? Wait, how you go to the? Wait, why is this thing don't work?
Hold on. Let me see.
This.
Oh shit, that's been happening lately. Click on Iris. Which account are you logged in as? Click on the navigation. Oh, um, just click on Iris, the box at the top. No, the yeah. All right, now go ahead and do it. I need to fix that. I know exactly what it is.
Go ahead and do what?
Click on the chat.
This.
Sure.
Wait, what was I asking them again?
Whatever you were
When did it
asking.
become Elon AI?
Oh, so I just did that update right now. So Elon is everyone's like first AI. So like you know how you have like Tom on your dashboard? Like you know how you have Tom as your first friend on Facebook or on MySpace?
Yeah,
Elon is basically your first friend, your first AI
I thought it was
agent.
called Iris.
No, Iris is the platform that you create the AIs on. Elon is our own trained AI that is pre-trained on some really dope ass intellectual property.
I wonder if that's gonna be a copyright issue in the future.
What, Elon?
Yeah,
Bro, it's a name.
yeah.
What the hell? What are they gonna be like? Oh, that's my name. No,
Yeah.
like, okay, Jacob. We're gonna do that. Like,
Elon and Jacob are definitely different. Let me see if I can find any other Elons on.
bro, his name is not Tesla. Like, what the fuck? It's not like I'm naming this shit Tesla. And plus, even at that, me and Rashad just talked today about like, you know, Elon might not be a thing anymore soon.
I think he might with this Trump feud.
No. I'm talking about on Freelib.
Uh,
Yeah, because like we're moving like it doesn't make sense to access Iris on elon.freelabel.net, so we're probably gonna move the URL to iris.freelabel.net, and then you know,
what am I asking it again?
um, if I forgot how do we mark what was the question again?
What were you looking at?
How to market something?
It had to do with this.
Oh, okay. If we have say tell it if we have a school and streaming media content business, what should our Discover page layout look like? Say something like that.
Definitely need featured content, categories and topics, search functionality. Yeah. User reviews and testimonials, upcoming events and workshops. That's not what I'm actually saying.
No, go ahead. Keep yeah, keep talking to it.
Call to action buttons, community features, resource library, social media integration, mobile optimization, and then some code.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Ignore that code at the bottom, but yeah.
Mm. Stupid.
Stop.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You fuck with it?
Yeah.
Mm. Wait, you fuck. Wait. What did suggest out of creative arts? Okay, but tell it the brands that we have.
That's the brands.
All right, so you're saying just start over from scratch and we just create new profiles for all the fucking shit we got going on?
What do you mean?
So what I'm saying is like we have like in the past like 2 years we've had 6 brands or whatever, like 10 whatever brands, right? And all of those brands we basically are able to, you know what I mean, like upload to those brands, and then you know we're using each brand as like a different category, you know.
No, I don't like that at all.
So, well, okay, then what I'm saying is like we're still gonna have to do that anyways on the back end. What I'm trying to say is more like,
I'm
do
saying
you
like you got a media, or let's say you got a business and entrepreneurship. Goddamn, one of these things category. Now, if you want to post content under that category from the brand, that's perfect. But I wouldn't label the
okay,
category
but
brand.
so what you're saying is like we should make it so it searches all the brands on Free Label rather than just the 6 brands that we have featured.
I'm saying this should be business and something. This should be, uh, let's say, what's the word I'm looking for? Technological shit. This can be music or urban, whatever. All these names: business and entrepreneurship, creative arts, technology and innovation. Those are the categories. Now, the people who post the categories can be.
Yo, real quick, click on full screen. Click on the expand button. Click on the
Where?
expand. You see it?
What? This?
Expand. Yeah. Hey! You like that? You like that? You like
Uh,
that?
if it fit in the page, yeah.
Oh man. All right, whatever. All right, continue.
These are the categories. Boom. Wait, what the hell is the rest of my How do you make this shit go back down?
Yo, are you wondering how I get all this code done so fast?
AI.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay.
No, I learned that in cybersecurity. You can code a cybersecurity AI with cybersecurity class.
Bro, I literally just paid yesterday like $200 for this. It's called Claude Code, and basically like now instead of me just having one application that codes for me, I literally can go in the code and start and like launch an agent from code. So it's like I can launch like 10 coding agents all at once from one command, and like it's fucking crazy, bro. All I'm saying is basically like we would need hundreds of thousands of dollars to like right now we're moving so fast, moving so quick, building so fast. I'm telling you, we would need like $1 million, bro. We would need way more than 1 million. Like the way we're moving is insane.
I dig it. I dig it.
Um, so yeah, I mean, I had like if I didn't have all this fucking like if I wasn't a genius on the back end, like on how we're actually developing and shit, bro, we wouldn't even be where we're at. And other people look at us And like I hate to say it, but I truly sometimes I feel like a god. Like I'm not saying that in like the better sense of people. I'm saying like I have this magic. I'm like, holy shit, bro. Like even people who are doing entrepreneurship, like they're I don't even know how to explain it. But okay, so today I did a demo with somebody and we got through and we did Iris and shit. Bro, the dude said like the dude has his own startup. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten funded and all that shit. It's big in Nigeria. Long story. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. But he said like as soon as he went through it, he was like, "Holy shit, this is the future." He's like, "All of our jobs, blah 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 blah,"
Yeah.
because it created that AI workflow. It created that whole team of agents and all that shit immediately. And what's crazy is like he was like, "Oh, this is cool. Like I always wanted to play around with AI agents. I just never knew where to start."
Can't hear you.
All right, shit. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So basically, what he said was, he said this is the future, blah blah, and he was like, I always wanted to play around with AI agents. I just never knew where to start, blah blah blah. And bro, before he could even finish that sentence, he already had his page, his dashboard up or whatever, his workflow with all the agents that you know what I'm saying, like all the agents, like 6 agents created. And like before he could even finish his sentence saying, "Oh man, I've always wanted to play around with AI agents. I just never knew where to start." Before he even was able to finish that sentence, he was already on the dashboard, and it showed all 6 AI agents that he created.
Okay. Okay.
Like, bro, this is getting insane, Chuck. This is getting insane. Like, I think we're actually solving a problem. I think we're actually like on time and all that shit. And I still think we're gonna like accomplish all the other shit we wanted to do, but I think this is gonna pay us in the meantime. Shit. All right, so where we at?
We were discussing the category name.
Oh yeah, categories. All right, so categories. I mean, I agree, but you should ask it. How should we lay this out, like in the user interface?
Let me see. Where did the wrong page? That's why. How should what?
Huh?
How what?
How should we lay this out in the user interface?